Hey,
Welcome, everybody. This is the Commentary Zone, and today we will be reviewing Married at First Sight, Australia, Season 6, Episode 13 and 14. Give us a thumbs up as you enter the room. Let us know your thoughts on this silly little show. Hello, Susan!
hey, Susan.
What did you think of last night's show?
I mean, for a 2-hour show, it went by so fast. I couldn't help but laugh the whole time. I was sitting here like, are you serious? Is this really happening right now? This chick is not playing no games out here. She is ruthless.
Mm. She wants to have the honeymoon that she and Sam deserve.
Deserve. Like, not deserve.
And he better
She,
not be a P, and he better vote to stay.
right. She was letting him know, I'm only staying here for you. When she said, I'm only here to stay, I'm only here for Sam, I was like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I felt so bad for Bronson. Like, dude, you still for smiling, looking real foolish right now.
Yes, because he's like, we've come so far. We've she's tolerable now. I think we have a future. I nearly fell off my bed when he said that. I was
Yeah,
like, who? What?
exactly. I was in here like, who are you talking about? And where is she?
Yeah. Yeah. But their conversations are hysterical because he's there pontificating and she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, uh-huh, sure.
And he's like, he thinks things are really going well too. That's like the killing part. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Bronson, no.
How is he not seeing like she's not even engaged?
I, he's just one of those people who wants things to work out, and he's gonna make it work out. I'm sitting here like, Bronson, don't do it.
And did you realize that she hit him with the modern day, I'm washing my hair tonight, when he asked her what she was going to be doing tonight, and she said, oh, I'm going to be doing a self tanner and a facial or something. I was
Right?
like,
A mask.
a mask.
And he was like, okay, cool. Oh no, that was just so bad.
Okay. All right. So let's start from the top of the show
All right.
because it is the second commitment ceremony. And oh, I do have to apologize. Last night I was on with Heidi on her channel. Heidi spills the TV. And I was being so shady in her live chat that she brought me up. And I was on there with a lady named Susie, I believe. And Susie, you were right. You were right. I was getting my shows mixed up because right now I'm on 3 different countries with this show. I'm so
Right.
um, in Australia, it is not a legal ceremony. So Susie, I owe you an apology. But did you know that they have prenups in England? The English version of this show? When they get married, they make them sign a prenup before the
Wait a
ceremony
minute. So
because
there's a MAFS UK.
yeah.
That's another. I mean, that's just another one I got to figure out how to add. This is ridiculous. I mean, we can drop US. We can drop the US and add UK because the
Oh
US.
my
I'm just
god.
ready. I'm ready for the US to be over with. They're annoying.
Yeah, I'm a whole mess with this show. It really is ridiculous. And I'm just getting countries mixed up and seasons because I'm on 2 different seasons with
Right.
Australia. I'm a mess. I am a mess. So just forgive in advance. But okay, so it is the morning of the second commitment ceremony. And Nick and Cyrell seem to be arguing yet again. You remember I said that I thought that they were going to be good? I so changed my mind.
To be honest, it's Cyril who's arguing.
Yeah, it is. And over stupidity. No, let me not demean. No, it is over stupidity. It really is. Because I don't understand it. Like, why you just can't live and let live? Like the thing that you should have been upset about was because he's got that one nut thing going on and it could be hard for you to get pregnant. Like you should have gotten upset at that, not because I don't know he asked you to cook during Yes Week. I don't know. She's just irritating. And because he didn't come and give you a drink at a cocktail party.
She felt ignored.
I could see why he's ignoring her. I really
Yeah,
could.
the constant fighting would wear on me. I would leave.
Yeah. So then we get a follow-up on Elizabeth and Sam. Lizzie is still gone. She is like MIA,
Hmm.
and like nobody knows where she is. His chicken pox has now full blown.
Right.
And he's like, where is my wife when she should be here, like to wipe the salve all over him? I hope he gets scars everywhere. But he like, I don't believe him when
Mm.
he is like having this, I don't know what to do about Ines. I don't know if I should accept her invitation. I don't know if I should meet her. I don't know if we should take it to the next level. I know what she wants, but I'm still married. You're
He said
the douche.
he's setting her up so hard.
Yes.
This is all
Yes.
he's laying out his story out, and when it comes down, he's gonna throw her under the bus. That's just my prediction.
Yes, Susan, we find out later at the
Yep.
commitment ceremony that she had some sort of viral infection that the doctors would not clear her to be a part of the show, but they did clear him with his chicken pox to be a part of the show. And I'm guessing that everybody on the crew and the cast already
Right.
had their chicken pox. So yeah. Um, he feels disrespected because she left. How do you think she felt?
Right.
He makes no sense to me, but whatever. Then we have Innocent Bronson. He remembers her favorite coffee and brings it for her, but she's still daydreaming about Sam while he's talking to her. Um, she doesn't think it's her fault for falling for someone else. He feels that they've turned things around. She doesn't see a future for her and Bronson, but staying in her marriage means that she sees Sam.
Yep.
This girl's a mess.
She is no holds barred. She's like OG gangster. She's like, I'm going for mines. I don't care who's in my way.
And she is entertaining. Like, I hated her with Bronson because I thought she was unnecessarily mean.
Right.
Um, and I do feel bad for Bronson because nobody should be like, there's a saying in the Caribbean that she's horning him, and it's like, infidel. Like, I know the marriage isn't real. I get it. It's
It's not. Yeah, it's not real.
disposable.
It's not real yet. But yeah. But just her shenanigans, and to see like how she's pulling all these shenanigans, and Bronson is like, yeah, and we're doing so well, and she's not yelling at me, she's not cursing at me, like we're really coming along. I'm like, oh, and we're as the audience, we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and all the time she's like, I can't wait to see Sam's body, and he's like so gorgeous, and he's going to take off my clothes, and we're going to get into bed, and I was like,
Right.
oh, she is a hot mess. But okay, so we get to the commitment ceremony now. First couple up, Mick and Jessica. The hell was he wearing?
That would annoy me.
I don't know how she's okay with this.
Me neither. Oh, it's because she has to get her followers up so she can get verified.
Yeah. We later find out about her. But yeah, he's a nice guy, don't get me wrong. But
No,
there's
he's
a
super
time and a
nice.
place for that type of dress. And I
Hmm.
wonder if she allows him to like, to me, I would have said, Mick, like, put on a pair of trousers. Let's go and shop. If you don't have it or nothing's clean and pressed, let's go get us a new shirt, nice
Hmm.
button down shirt, and a pair of trousers and a pair of shoes and socks. And you could wear this to every commitment ceremony because I'm not going to be here that long with you.
Right.
But I think she does that to embarrass him. And he just
Mm.
is so comfortable with himself. He's not embarrassed in the slightest. And it's NS equal if thirsty was a yes. Hi G, hi Trey, hi Susan. Okay, so they say on the couch that they haven't had sex, but maybe she'll give it to him tonight. Okay. But she wanted to she has respect for herself.
Right.
So
Quit
she
playing.
wanted to, I guess, get to know him or something. But she's ready to take the next step, and they both decide to stay. Cyril and Nick. The experts had to have a little talk with her. Oh my God.
Right.
I think they could do with some counseling though.
I mean, yeah, like she needs counseling.
Mm-hmm.
She needs counseling because she's all over the place. Like everything's a fight. It's like she's always testing people's boundaries. Like this man
Mm-hmm.
has done nothing to you but be there and try to get to know you and foster this, and you keep treating him poorly.
Yeah. I mean, she says that she likes Nick. And when their last argument where she walked out, I don't think we saw this on the show, but she packed up her things and she left. She admitted that she wanted him to ask her to stay.
Right.
Don't threaten to walk out if you don't really mean it. If you're looking for someone to beg you to stay. That's how I feel about it.
That's emotional manipulation and it's wrong.
Yeah. Um I don't know, but she does ask for help, which
I
I
like that.
thought was good.
Agreed. I thoroughly enjoyed that because she needed the help, and the thing with her is she understands like her issues, and I appreciate that about her. She understands her issues. It's just she's so wrapped up into her own
Mhm.
emotional issues that she repeats the same bad patterns. And
Mhm.
since this is the first time she's gotten help, she's always repeated the same patterns.
Right.
Because I don't think if she were part of this experiment, she would go to therapy on her own. But I think what it
Mhm.
is, since she understands like this therapy is there for her and she knows her issues and she really likes Nick and wants to make it work, she's willing to get the help that she needs. So I
Mhm.
appreciate that about her.
So the experts have told her she can't talk about leaving anymore. That's off the table. And if Nick is in an argument with her and well, they don't even want to get to the argument phase. If Nick feels like it's escalating, they want him to remove himself to
Mm-hmm.
bring the temperature back down, and then come back, which I think is good advice for him because I think she feeds off of
Right.
the talking back so she can escalate it. Um, they have to start listening to each other and what they're actually saying and not talk
Agreed.
at each other
Mm-hmm.
and give over to the process. So they both decide to stay. Jules and Cameron,
I
they're
love this
just
couple.
too perfect though.
Right. They're just going along down the road of love, and I'm like, I like y'all. I mean, I like having you on TV because you add some lightness. We get to see like what happens when the match is perfect. So we
Mm-hmm.
need that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to see you every week though because you're not entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like you love them and you're happy for them, but you don't need you. They're like a palate cleanser. Like
Yeah.
after Ennis, you bring in Jules and Cameron, and then we go back to more Ennis. I mean, that's the way that's the way I see it. That's the way I
But
see it.
they admit they had an instant attraction. They always look so together. Like they're always very physical with each other, not like punching or anything, but like tactile. And
Right.
she says she can't imagine her life without him, and he said he cares. And did he slip up and say that he loves
Yes, he
her?
did. They were staying together, and yeah.
Aww. I loved his cricket analogy that he stepped out of the crease and down the wicket. Oh, he got caught out there. Oh, but I loved it, and they both voted to stay. Then we have Dino and Melissa.
I will
Oh
say
my
this:
god.
I like Melissa without makeup. She doesn't need it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, like you're pretty. You just don't need makeup. Like keep this
Mhm.
look. And she is hilarious because it's been like what she said 8 years, and she's ready, and he wants to make love to her soul first. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I like
Oh, I laughed. I'm
I'm
sorry.
thinking that he purposely says these things as a diversion tactic, like, so everybody could go, "What? Okay, never mind, moving on," and, like, they'll do something else. Um, she seems a little sexually frustrated,
Oh yes, she is.
um, but I hope he's having fun spiritually sexually connecting to her or something like that, because God knows he ain't physically sexually connecting with her. But ugh, what scared me with her was that she says she's living her rejection every day. Damn.
I mean, it's hard because like when you're married and you feel like you want to connect, and some people, sex is important in a relationship. Let's be honest.
Mhm.
And when one person's into the other person's not reciprocating, you do feel rejected.
Mhm.
And it sounds like she hasn't had the best luck with men over the years, so that could be adding to her feelings of rejection as well.
Yeah. But he does give her a bracelet because he wanted her to know that, like, he was thinking of her, and it just said M. It didn't have any, like,
Right.
spiritual symbols on it that she wouldn't
Mm-mm.
figure it out. So I thought it was cute and endearing, much like grandpa giving his granddaughter, who's 5, a trinket. I don't know, but
Stop it.
whatever. They both say that they want to stay, and they actually kissed. Like, have we ever seen them do that other than
I
the
don't.
wedding?
Other than the wedding, I don't think so.
Okay, so maybe she getting closer, to giving up that Nikki.
Well, it's not. It's more him than anything because
Mhm.
she's ready. Like
Okay.
so, but it's more him being ready.
This is a good idea. Trey says since he's all about meditation, maybe they should try some tantric stuff. He would go running.
Yeah,
He would go running, but that's a great idea to test him to see, you know. Uh,
I
so
agree.
G says even spiritually, Debbie, he ain't connecting with her. I think he's
Well,
more focused on connecting with the universe instead of her,
right.
but it's true, he's not connecting with her, and I don't understand anything he's saying anymore. Um, Lauren and Matt were the next up. Yeah, and Dino and Melissa decide to stay. They both decide to
Hmm.
stay. Lauren and Matt, I'm so disappointed in this couple.
I mean, here's the thing. I can't say I'm disappointed because once we found out what she likes, he is like his mind's like a switchboard and just exploded, and it was doomed from there.
But I don't
Because
think she's that hardcore.
but the problem is had she told the experts, they wouldn't have matched them together. They'd be
But
like, nah, you can't
then
handle this.
she was the perfect person to bust that cherry, though.
She was, but you know, he just can handle it.
Well, anyway, we see them on the couch, and she's still conflicted. parts of her want to leave and parts want to stay. She thought that they had a good week. He admits that her sexual history and needs overwhelmed him.
Oh yeah.
And he realized that he wasn't attracted to her sexually based on what her needs are. And she says that guys always say that she's great, but they never want to commit.
Mm.
He votes to leave and she votes to leave as well. And I did not see that coming.
Me neither. I thought one of them were gonna say stay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, he says that she will always have a special place in his heart and she hopes that they can be friends, and she accepted his apology. Like, I think that they will be good friends, and I think that she will be a great resource for him, someone that
Hmm.
he can come to and feel comfortable speaking on difficult things for him because he's so introverted,
Right.
and he can trust her to keep it to herself.
Right.
I think he's made a really great friend with Lauren, even though they did not work out. I
I can definitely
liked
agree with that.
him.
I like
Aw.
personally I like them both. It's
Mhm.
just you could see when she told him things, it was just yeah, it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah. Aw. Well, they have left the show, so we're another couple down. Wait, is this the first couple to leave?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. We're so many couples down on the other season that I'm watching. Oh my god. Okay, so they're the first couple to leave. Sorry to see Lauren and Matt go. Then we have Martha and Michael, and they are just so vacant for me. It's almost as if they're not even on the show. We
No,
don't
I get
see
it.
much of them.
I just ignore them.
Um, she says that she thinks that she's more affectionate to him and she's falling for him, and he seemed kind of surprised by that, and he gave like a little half-hearted response saying he has feelings for her too, and they both vote to stay. But again, it just seems so, I don't know, like they could have edited that out and it would have been fine.
No, I definitely see where you're going. It's just they could have edited them both out and it would have been just fine for me
Okay.
because both of y'all can go.
Next up on the couch, we have Heidi and Mike. I had doubts
Mm.
about this couple from their honeymoon,
Oh,
but
so did I.
yeah, and it seems like he's coming around a bit. He says that he's falling for her, but somehow I find it so hard to believe after what happened on the honeymoon. Um,
Right.
she says she likes him more and more every day, and both of them vote to stay. I don't know how I feel about them.
Um, for me with this couple, there's the two. I'm not sure this is the best way to put it, but there's many emotional red flags for me,
Mhm. With him or her or
and
both?
both of them
Ooh.
because she is emotionally needy and he's emotionally distant.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll wait and see. But they seem to think that they're doing well. Um, so we'll move on to the next couple. Jesus, another train wreck. Ning and Mark. That gym session that they had was
Yeah,
disastrous.
agreed. And the funny thing is this: I actually like them. I just want them to
Hmm.
get on the same page at
Hmm.
the same time.
Yeah,
One seems to always be behind the page of another. You
yeah.
know?
Like her walls are up and his are down, and then they flip, and it's
Yes.
kind of weird. I don't know. Well, they discussed the back and forth about the gym session. I didn't realize that when he took off his ring last week, he actually left their apartment and went back to Melbourne.
I didn't realize that either. He said, "Deuces, I'm out," and that was it.
So, like, I really thought that he was going to be the one to vote to leave. But Ning beat him to the punch and said, I've been through this before. People, have left me before and abandoned me. So I'm going to be the first one to abandon Mark. And she voted
Right.
to leave and he voted to stay. I was so confused.
I understood where she was coming from. She's like, "You're not gonna throw me to the side. I'm gonna throw you to the side first."
I know. I get where she's coming from because she has
Right.
lots of abandonment issues, and we knew this from
Hmm.
the jump. But
Right.
this couple keeps me on my toes. Like I just don't know what to expect with them.
I like them though. Like I said, I really like them. I just want them to get on the same page at the same time.
Hmm. And Trey, you're right. If they work together, I think they just might make it. He needs to learn and understand her brand of humor, though. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He needs to not take himself so seriously with her. And I don't
Right.
know if that's part of his military background or something. Can I ask you a question? Okay. So, like, if you're at a gym and you're looking for a trainer, right?
Hmm.
And Mark comes up. Does Mark's body look like a trainer? And, like, would that inspire you to hire him as
So
a trainer?
so it all depends. So he's older, so for him, he probably will deal with the clients who are on the older end of the scale, say
Mhm,
mid 30s and up. So
mhm.
he would be a good trainer for that demographic because he's more attainable and he's more relatable versus some 25-year-old with ripped abs and or perfect behind. You
Who wants to look
may,
like Bronson?
yeah.
Oh.
So if you're so typically what tends to happen is, and I've had this happen, like, Jamal, I'm like, okay, what's up? I need to find a trainer. Okay, like, but I want someone hot. I'm like, is that's the only prerequisite? Yeah, I just need something to look at for an hour to inspire me. I'm like, okay. And people do say that. Yeah.
Oh.
Like we literally had guys come into the office and be like, this is really hot trainer and I was looking for a trainer, like describe her. This is like, oh, I know who you're talking about. Yep. And he's like, oh yeah, that's her name. I'm like, yeah, that's what you want to ask for. He's like, okay. And he goes down to the stairs to the training office. Like, I want to like this hot trainer right here. I want to work with her. And the women do the same thing. People trip me out. They think women don't go by looks. They do. Because some women, they like, and there was this one chick. She hired her trainer 4 times a week just to look at him.
Wow.
She got it. I will say this: he understood what it was because he was training for a while. So, but he got her in shape. But she, with her, she's like, I've had trainers before, but I wasn't inspired. Oh, you didn't find them attractive. She's like, well, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's hope it is on nutrition. Um, yeah. Maybe I am one of those people who are looking for eye candy at the gym. Not that, but I'm allergic to the gym, so I
We'll
ain't
see what
looking
it is.
for nothing
We'll see what
there.
it is. It's more like since the person in front of you looks good,
Uh-huh.
they will inspire you to look good as well. You know what I
Not
mean?
me. Not me. No. No. Uh-uh. And I'm with G. I would hire him because I really weirdly don't like hot trainers. Um,
Because in that mindset, what it is like you find the not so hot trainer safe because you
mhm.
want this because some clients wind up sleeping with their trainers and paying their rent and while also paying for training sessions.
See,
And
my
yes, that does
thing
happen.
is, like, okay, so problem area is belly. Well, he doesn't have any visible like six packs. So like maybe he could just get me a little flatter, but not expect me to have six packs either, because he doesn't have any.
Yeah, 6 packs are all nutrition.
They are. I see. I told you
Yeah,
I'm allergic to all of that.
you
Pineapple
you
flavored
could diet.
nutrition.
If you just diet and just did minimal workouts, if you did a good hardcore diet, you would get a 6 pack. And 6 packs are genetic too. There are some people who are just incapable of having a 6 pack unless they're under 5%.
Really? I think I fall into that category. I'm incapable of having a six pack
Yes,
because I don't like beer.
and I'll put it this way. Honestly, 6 pack, and some people may not like this, but 6 pack on a women is not really that sexy. It's like a cute little maybe 2 pack or maybe a 4 pack or just a flat stomach. I'm just saying.
Well, anything other than a keg, I think would be a goal.
But the feeling, yes. So with this, what happens is like I'll give you guys some insight. So we had this one lady at the gym, and we knew what it was, and we're like, this is gonna end bad for her. Like we just know what's gonna be. Like that was a hot trainer. Um, she wound up paying his rent, his car note, plus paying to see him 3 times a week.
Wow, he must have been good.
No, well, I mean, like we knew some of us knew the story, so we like, okay.
Mm-mm-mm. Hold on. Janet and Tiana Taylor pull off a six pack effortlessly. What's wrong with me today? I can't even talk properly.
But see, they have a shape for a 6 pack though. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
Their bodies take a 6 pack well.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, back in the day, Janet did.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's genetic. It's her shape. Is why it comes across so well.
they're too fragile. Oh, I'm
But Mark,
fragile.
but Mark is one of those trainers that who's definitely for excuse me for like the mid 30s to and up because he's more
Mm-hmm.
relatable and he won't
Okay.
go into an expectation of like you gotta be ripped, you have to be under 10% body fat, blah 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 blah.
Oh,
He's
I
all
can do
no,
that. I can do
he's all no. I just want to get you healthy.
that. Okay. Well, then maybe. All right. All right. I see where you're coming from. Ugh, okay. Eesh. All right. So next okay, so because Mark decided to stay and
Mhm.
Ning said leave, she automatically has to stay for another
Yes.
week.
Mhm. And she's happy
Um,
about it, and she's
yeah.
happy about it.
Yeah. I think she's just shocked that he decided to stay because like all of his actions leading up to that indicated to her that he wanted to leave. So good
Right.
on them. Let's hope they can turn it around. And next on the couch is Innocent Bronson. She has decided she's going to stay in her marriage to Bronson and pretend so that she could start a relationship with Sam.
She just kills me. She has this all planned out, but she's gonna get played in the end, in my opinion.
Mm.
He
She
because
tells. Mhm.
because she because Sam behind the scenes is setting up his story,
Mhm.
and he's doing it quite well.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Um,
I'm looking at her like, ma'am, do you not understand what he's doing? No, okay, okay, you'll figure it out. Too late.
what's this? Can't Dr. DeBro sell someone a six pack? I think they do those
You could
cosmetic
6 pack,
surgeries.
yeah, sculpting a 6 pack, yeah.
Oof. But it's with like a piece of plastic in you, I think.
It's something they do to sculpt it out.
I don't know. I don't want that in my body.
It's a
Is that bad?
combination. It has to be a combination of that and liposuction.
Oh, okay. Trey says, I feel so bad for Bronson. He's all smiles while she's humiliating him on national TV. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. That's the scary part of it. He looks like a total dipshit. Okay, so she says on the couch that it's great. He says that it's getting better. She actually says that she dropped her defenses and trusts Bronson. And he thinks that they can take over the world in 8 weeks and somebody's head snapped around.
Yeah, I was thinking like, who are you talking about?
So they
I'm
both
confused.
vote to stay. And mind you, they're not even in the same apartment yet. They're still living
Right,
separately. So they both vote to stay. She gets back over to where the whole group is sitting, and she says that Sam better say, vote to stay and don't vote to be a P.
right.
Oh my God. So Sam is by himself. So he goes over to the couch alone. Lizzie still hasn't shown up, and he says that he feels like she disrespected him tonight. Shut up.
Exactly.
So this is when John, I think that's the expert's name, John, tells him that Lizzie got a virus, and that she was not cleared by the doctor to participate, but he was with his chickenpox. He's surprised that she didn't show up because, he's sick and he came. He's throwing out all of these little barbs. Um, then let's see. Oh, and then he goes through all of these like things that Lizzie supposedly has done to him, basically almost like sexually assaulting him with Nutella.
I was just, dude, stop.
But you heard how he phrased it, right? She
Right,
left him at home on the couch. And he was like, "Oh, she locked me in the apartment by myself."
right.
Then she accosted me. And then she like tried to force feed me with fruit and Nutella. Like I was surprised that he didn't call for the rape counselor.
The R word, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It was just all too much for me. And he he says that he wants to stay because he wants to confront her and find out what's going on. Shut up,
Sure,
boy.
right. Sure, that's the reason why you want to stay. Okay.
And then he goes back to the couch and in a little private confessional, he goes, "I hope she never comes back." Really?
Right?
He wants to continue with Innes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the experts announce now that they've gone through all the couples, they decided who's staying, who's going. The experts announce that they are going on a group vacation to the Gold Coast of Australia. They want to see how they behave as couples as well as couples within the group. This is a hot mess. Innes is going to take this opportunity to hook up with Sam. Sam thinks he's hitting it off with Innes. This is scary. And Bronson is in his own room, but he feels like he's in a long distance relationship with Innes.
You are. You are.
Innes says that Bronson has no idea where her affections lie, and this will be great for her. The trip to the Gold Coast will be great for her and Sam, but a punishment for Bronson, and all while she's texting Sam.
That child. I don't know what to do with her.
Oh my God. So some of the couples go on like group dates. So we have Martha and Michael paired up with Jess and Mick. And then we have Heidi and Mike paired up with Cyril and Nick. I like the scene with Martha giving Michael fake tan.
Unnecessary. They're like, look, we got to put y'all in here somewhere, so do that.
I think the most exciting part was when his little his sack cover shifted a little bit, and he's got hairy nuts. That's about it. But he came out looking like a carrot. Like it was weird. It was a weird color. It was a weird color, but whatever.
It didn't come out bad though.
You thought that was a natural color?
No, I mean to do it was did what it wanted to do, like deep cuts. And he looked more ripped. He looked bigger. So did it look natural? Of course not. But did it achieve the results it was supposed to? Yes.
I wonder what the balcony looks like, because there has to be stains.
Exactly.
Oh God. Okay. So G says more like turmeric. Yes, he did look like he was dipped in turmeric. Like shiny, glittery turmeric. Can you imagine what the sheets look like?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Them sheets are tore up.
Okay. So then we see a scene where like three of the guys get together. Mick, Mark, and Mike. And this is a key scene because they're all talking about their relationships. And Mick admits to the guys that he's had intercourse with Jessica, which contradicts what
Mm-hmm.
was said on the couch.
Right.
And that she wanted to keep it a secret for some reason. But it's been a while ago since they did the naughty business.
Mm-hmm.
Was it on their honeymoon that they did it?
I think probably shortly after.
Ooh, child.
But I don't understand why she wanted to keep it a secret though. I understand what his point of view is on that. Like why do you want to keep it a secret?
Oh, wait, he said that they did it a week ago. So probably at the top of Yes Week.
Oh,
He said that they
okay.
had sex a week ago. And now she's always too tired for intimacy.
Well, we know what that means.
And he says that she lied outright at the commitment ceremony. And it was her decision not to tell anyone. And he wonders if she's embarrassed by him.
She is.
And Mike gives the advice for Mick to like ramp up the romance with her. Really?
She's embarrassed.
Ugh.
She's only there. In my opinion, she's only there for Instagram followers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Gala
all it
F.
really is.
Yep. Mick, Mark, and Mike. Yeah, it's these names are ridiculous. And then don't forget Michael. that
Right?
that that would have been team too much. Trey says, hold on. I can't quite figure her out. I'm still not sure she's there for the right reasons or if she really likes Mick like she claims she does. She's not there for the right reasons. This
No, I know.
confirmed it for me. Oh, and I forgot Matthew. Like all the men on this show are M's with the exception of Bronson and Sam. It's gross. Okay. Let's see. Who have we got next? I've lost my place. What happened next? Oh, Mick goes back and tells Jess that he
Yeah,
told the fellas that they
right.
boinked.
He does the whole um picnic by the pool type or jacuzzi type area.
Honestly, I wouldn't have eaten anything from that. It just looked like it wasn't kept refrigerated properly.
I'm glad it's not just me who thought that.
It just looked like it was going to be instant diarrhea. But okay, he tried.
Yeah, he tried. But like
And
my
I
thing with him is if you're gonna do something like that,
mhm.
do it right, please. Like have everything plated, have a cooler next to like the stuff. Like it just the presentation didn't do it for me.
Yeah. But he bless his heart, he tries. And I think this is just another excuse for her to be pissed at him.
Agreed.
Um, Ning arranges to take Mark to a day at Wet and Wild. She feels bad about the commitment ceremony for giving up so easily. She wants to make it up to him. They've been struggling with intimacy, so she might have to take the lead. And she has been very confusing when it comes to intimacy. We knew that from back on the honeymoon. She was like giving red lights, green lights, purple lights. Like she was all over the place. So I hope she does take the initiative and like jumps his bones and then stays consistent, you know?
Correct.
Because like you, I do like them. What'd you think about their day at Wet and Wild?
I thought it was interesting. It's just still more of the back and forth type thing I don't like, but
Mhm.
you can tell she's trying,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that about her that she is trying.
Okay, so then next we have Jules and Cameron, and they're out on like a little patio thing, and they're reflecting on their relationship, and he tells her that he loves her.
I just like them as a couple. They're super cool. It's an easy couple. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, they're my palate cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
After looking at Ennis scene, like I just need a palate cleanser to like okay refresh.
Did you notice that she had on an extra ring on her wedding finger?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Hmm. Okay, maybe they're going faster than we thought. Oh. Okay, so now we skip to Innes and Sam. They're texting their plans to get together. So she has to see Bronson, but get rid of Bronson then to go see Sam. Um, she's glad that he decided to stay. She's keeping her real personality from Bronson so that they don't fight. Oh my God. And by doing that, she's just not talking. She's just doing like a lot of, uh-huh, sure, okay, yeah.
She's too funny to me.
They go out, they have like ice cream or something like that. And I guess he wanted to see her that night, Bronson. And he asked her what she was doing, and she said she was self tanning. Biggest brush
Right.
off ever.
Yeah.
Yes, Susan. Jules and Cam are the best. Um, let's see who's next. Oh, we see Mel and Dino. Oh, Mel is so stupid. She tells everybody while miniature golf and that she's sexually frustrated.
Yeah. Not the best.
I want her to go.
You taught her already.
A couple of episodes ago.
Gotcha.
Heidi and Mike are trying to get back on track. He wants to make her happy. She just wants to make it work. Is this where they took out the book? Oh, she brought out that bloody
She
book.
brought that book. I was like, yep, no.
But I will give him credit for this because I thought he was going to shut down like how he did the last time that they were on the beach. But he put up with it and actually responded and was answering the questions and stuff like that. I'll give him points for that because I had checked out. Let's see. Oh, wait, there's something else came out of this. Um, Mike admits that he doesn't have much experience in falling in love, and he says that he's never been in love. He went around the world getting nookie and never once. Yeah, he's the one that traveled around the world, right?
I think so.
And he's never had any problem getting nookie.
Mm-mm.
Ah, he kept his cool, which surprised. Yes, Trey. Yes, yes, it surprised me a whole lot as well. Back to Ennis and Sam. They're preparing for their date. He wanted to speak to Lizzie first before starting a new chapter with Ennis. Ennis wants to get into his room.
Right.
and she doesn't know why she's wearing clothes. This girl is something else. Um, International Tinder. Oh, okay, okay, Gala F. I got you. Um, Poor Bronson. I guess he goes back to his room delusional but happy. Martha and Michael are comparing tens. Cyril and Nick, they're not fighting. Thank you, Jesus. Then we see Sam at the bar alone, and Ines
Mm-hmm.
comes in with her rip-off dress,
Not
and
the
they're
rip-off dress.
but she said it. She said if he doesn't take the hint with the zip, because she has on one of those dresses that they
Zipper.
zip down
Correct.
all the way in the front, so
Right.
easy access. If he doesn't get the hint, she gonna have to like show him, you know.
That was too funny.
She's ready. Um, they pretend to catch up, and they have their first kiss in the bar.
Right.
And
Okay.
the cameramen are so shady on this, making it look like surveillance film.
I was wondering, like, are they not allowed to go back and tell the other people what's going on? I guess not.
I'm wondering about this as well. Like, when exactly are the experts watching and when aren't they watching? Because I thought they would have been watching this because this was their assignment from the experts.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I guess they head back to his room, and she makes her move and they start kissing, and then like at one point he tosses her on the bed, and then we see the previews for next week.
Oof.
And I've
Man, oh
seen
man,
them
man.
already.
Don't say anything.
I'm not, but it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
As long as I know Ines is getting thrown under the bus. There's no way she can.
Who's gonna get thrown under the
Ines.
bus? Ines is gonna hold strong,
Oh, of
but
course she is.
yeah, she's not gonna get totally thrown yet.
Right.
Oh my god. How you want to see Trey? All I can say is YouTube is a total source of information. It's a treasure trove of information regarding this show. I know you made a commitment, Jamal, not to look ahead at teasers, and you're not reading any articles or anything like that.
Yeah, I try not to.
Let's just say I don't have those issues.
I'm not mad. I like to be able to see what's going on in front of me and be like, okay, this is what I think is gonna happen, but will it happen?
I know. I like to cheat though. Like I have
You
limited
said like you
time.
said you said like I like to cheat. I
Yeah, I
love
have
it.
limited time. I need to know these things. Wait, hold on. Ines is going to have her foot up in the okay. Yes, she will. Um yeah, just go look on YouTube. It's amazing. Hi, Alexis.
Hey Alexa.
And that's how we leave off the episode with the two of those scallywags and like getting tossed around on the bed. You know what? Maybe Lauren needed to be matched with Sam. He would have tossed her,
Yes. Mhm.
but he doesn't like blondes
Nope.
and he doesn't like thickums.
No.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so Susan, I think Bronson hot, not Sam. But okay, look, I kind of agree with you, Susan, but my thing is, I think I like both of them body-wise are about the same thing. They're interchangeable for me, but I think their personalities and their character is where I'm like, I like one and not the other. Um, yeah, like Bronson's a sweet guy, you know, and Sam is just a whore. that bad.
How do you really feel, Debbie?
But it's true. They're interchangeable. They're basically the same muscle head, physically. They've got tattoos, they're muscular, they have dark hair. It is what it is. But I think Sam is just vacant. There's no substance, there's no character, there's no ethics, there's no morals. Whereas Bronson, as bad as Innes wants to cry him down as being a former stripper and da 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 da, I think he's done something with his life. He's come
Oh
from
yeah,
a really rough, 18-month period where he lost 3 members of his family, including his mom. He became a stripper, yes, but he parlayed that, and he grew that into 3 businesses. So that's not all that defines him. He's so much more, and he's a kind person. Deluded, but kind.
right.
Yeah. Would I want to
This
see
is
his naughty bits? Yes.
it's just such a nut.
Shoot, I even sat there and tried to look at Michael's naughty bits when he was getting the tan. Jesus. I don't, I'm kind of like Mel right now. I'll look at anything.
Such a
Okay,
mess.
so wait. Okay, so what is Alexis saying? Um, oh no, Sam is way hot. He is, but I don't like how he's moving. I just don't. Sam is, yeah, he's a snake. He is. Bronson is a catch. Sam is just good looking. Yeah, a good looking tool. That's about it. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Okay, so wait, do we have any opinions on which of these couples are going to stay together? Like, who do you think? Well, let's exclude Cam and
And
Jules. We
Joel, yeah,
all know they're going to stay
right.
together. What do y'all think? Like, put in the comments who you think is going to stay together. Does anyone else have a shot? And you can't talk about Jules or Cam, or you can't talk about Lizzie, Sam, Bronson, or Innes. Because they're too easy. They're too easy. Does anyone think that Ning and Mark are going to stay together?
I do personally.
You do?
Hmm. I can see it.
I can't. Like, I don't have much hope for anyone other than Jules. So I think all the rest of them are trash. You think
You don't
Mike
think
and Martha are going to stay together?
can we put Innes and
Seriously.
Sam in there? Well, Innes and Sam stay together.
No, we can't talk about them. They're
Oh,
easy. I don't think
I
so.
said Innes. I said Innes and Sam.
Yeah, I don't think they'll stay together.
Oh,
Like I think what he did to Lizzie, he'll do that to anyone
yeah,
if it doesn't profit him, you know?
fair,
So
super fair.
wait, you think Ning and Mark are gonna stay together,
I
Trey?
do. I do. I
I
like them.
don't think so. Oh, and Alexis, you think Martha's high maintenance? I do too. That's a lot of upkeep. I really, really do. Um, Jin says Cyril and Nick won't last. Yeah, she's too explosive. Like, is that good for him health-wise? That's a lot of stress. Like,
I just
yeah.
think she's too unpredictable, and at least for me, I don't like that.
So wait,
Spontaneous is good.
Susan says possible Mike and blonde curls. Oh, Heidi. Really? Well, maybe now that he's starting to listen to her, maybe she can teach him how to love. I don't think there's enough time in the world for that. Alexa says no. Sam will see how strange Innes is. Innes is beyond strange. beyond strange. I would like to see her with, like, her hair really done. I think she just slicks everything back into a ponytail because it's just lazy. I would like to see her hair, like, really done. Trey, she's like a bratty toddler. Who? Innes? Let's see. Bobble says, please, reality TV gods, could you show Liz smacking? If it won't get her into legal trouble, I think I would like to see that too. Is that bad?
Now,
Ooh.
Innes needs to get knocked down a peg or two.
Okay, so Susan says, I think so. He seems touchy with Heidi. Oh, he admitted that they have been boinking like rabbits. He's not had this much sex in a while. So Heidi's giving it up to him. But sex does not make a marriage. Trey. Oh, Trey, you think Cyril is the bratty toddler? Yes. Yeah. She needs to use her words, but in a civil tone, and she needs to make sense.
Yeah.
Nope, not bad. It's well deserved. Okay. All righty. Well, that was it for Married at First Sight, Australia, Season 6, Episode 13 and 14. My goodness.
It was good, though.
Gets better and better. And next week's episode, Jamal, you're going to love it.
I can't wait to see it.
You're going to love it. Guys, let us know what you think about this Bessie show. Do you like Australia better than the American MAFS? Let us know in the comments section. I think I have a favorite.
Yeah, I prefer Australia by far.
Yes, because it's so shady. And there's so many different things that are going on here that I really did not think was possible. Just saying.
Right.
And it's a beautiful location too.
Exactly. Agreed.
I'm not so up on Atlanta. Like New Orleans was really good last season for the location.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, not so much. We're not really getting out and about. And it could be because of the pandemic. I get it. But yeah, Australia is so entertaining. The personalities like are out of this world. It's fresh, it's new, it's entertaining. So guys, leave your comments below. Let us know what you think about these messy shows. Hit the thumbs up button because we asked you to. Hit that subscribe button as well and the notification bell. And most importantly, tell a friend. Let's get more people into the conversation about this crapshoot show. Until next time.
Bye.